England in 1-1 draw with France. Andrei Shevchenko rolls back the years for the Ukraine. Greece take on the Czechs and the Poles meet the mighty Russians. A full preview coming up. Are the Dutch about to implode? And there's more from Kev the Chicken. I'm Layla and you're watching The Goal Line. Joleon Lescott scored his first international goal last night, giving England a 30th minute lead. But it wasn't to last. Just 9 minutes later, Lescott's Man City teammate Samir Nasri equalised outside the box. Man United's Patrice Evra said after the match that it was like watching Chelsea beat Barcelona. Hopefully, that's a good thing. England coach Roy Hodgson said he was proud lots of times and reckons there's more to come. Whilst England seemed to run out of steam in the latter stages of the heat in Donetsk last night, the French were full of running, possibly down to their rather unusual preparation. Les Bleus have been wearing jackets packed with ice during training, which are designed to reduce fatigue and keep minds clear and focused. And if that's not enough, they've also installed a state-of-the-art cryogenic chamber at their base camp in Donetsk to aid their recovery. In Group D's other fixture, co-host Ukraine came from behind to win 2-1 against Sweden, with Andrei Shevchenko scoring twice in 5 minutes to cancel out Zlatan Ibrahimovic's 51st minute goal. And just look at how happy these Ukrainians were last night. You'd have thought they won the entire tournament. As for the Swedes, look out England, beware the wounded animal. 4 days into the tournament and we've now seen all the teams. And the Czech Republic meet Greece today in their second game. And Michal Bilek's men will need to take something from the match to keep any hopes of a quarter-final berth alive.
It's going to be an intense affair, get it, between Greece and the Czech Republic. And the Greeks are already facing a mini crisis. They'll have no Papastatopoulos, who's suspended for the game. His defensive partner Papadopoulos faces a long-term injury, and now comes news of another injury blow. No central midfielder Fotakis. It could mean the experienced Kassanouris drops back into the heart of defence, but then who'll play in midfield? Clearly, coach Fernando Santos has some shuffling to do before the big game. The Czechs could be facing the music if they don't win against Greece, but coach Michal Bilek isn't planning to make too many changes despite that 4-1 defeat against Russia. However, he will be hoping that his team has better cohesion and ball retention if to find a way through that Greek defence. But they do have one psychological advantage. In historical meetings between the two sides, the Czechs lead 5-1. What a score that would be.
Russia could be the first team through to the quarter-finals if they can beat co-hosts Poland in Warsaw this evening. Sharma the Charmer gives us the lowdown.
Well, here's a bit of history. This is the entrance to the Lenin shipyard, which was home to the trade union movement Solidarity. And that's exactly what the Poles will need, as once again they face the might of Russia. Only in football this time, though. But after that draw against Greece, Coach Smuda has been saying all the right things to lift his troops and the nation. As for the Russians, Coach Dick Advocat has played down all the heaping praise on his side, stating that trophies are only handed out at the end of a tournament. Nevertheless, he must be delighted at the form being shown by such key players as Shirokov, Jogayev and Pavlyuchenko. And if Russia can maintain their free-flowing, high-pressure game, it could prove too much for the Poles.
Next up, it's Kev the Chicken.
So Kev, the psychic chicken from Kiev, has a former winner in his sights here, but the 2004 winners Greece are going to go down to the Czech Republic. Next, the co-hosts Poland in action against Russia. Tough game for Poland. Oh, it's going to be too tough for them. Kev says that the Russians will see off Poland. Big blow for the joint hosts there. So victories for Russia and the Czech Republic are Kev's predictions this time round.
After the Netherlands' defeat by Denmark in their opening game, there have been murmurs of discontent from the Dutch squad. Rafael van der Vaart has aired his frustration with coach Bert van Marwijk's selection policy. And according to reports in Holland, Nigel de Jong is angry with van Marwijk about being substituted, and the Manchester City midfielder felt that captain Mark van Bommel should have made way instead. The problem here is Van Bommel is van Marwijk's son-in-law.
Hi, I'm Zuzia from Warsaw. This is the poll of the day.
Having started without a single striker in their draw against Italy, Spain will surely play a forward for their next match. And we ask Goal.com readers, who should it be? Fernando Torres is your choice to lead the line against the Republic of Ireland. Fernando Llorente was a close second with just over 40%. Cesc Fabregas polled just 5% of the vote. Before I leave you, just time to have a look at this lot. Football fans are an intelligent bunch. This fella has clearly caught the wrong train. The perfect way to work off that beer belly. This lady's cycling whilst drinking. It's not working for the old love at the back though. Well, that's it for another day. Sian is back tomorrow with more of your daily goal line. Au revoir.